You're standing at the edge of a cliff. Behind you is everything that holds you back, fear, doubt, and every excuse you've ever made. In front of you is the life you've always dreamed of. What do? Do you stay in the comfort of your limitations, or do you leap into the limitless potential of your future? The decision you make in that moment defines everything. Today I'm here to tell you this: the only thing standing between you and the life you want is you. Not the economy, not your past, not the people who said you couldn't do it. It's your belief in what's possible. Stay with me, because by the end of this, you will know how to break free from anything holding you back. You will walk out of here with the tools, the mindset, and the unstoppable drive to take charge of your destiny. Every unstoppable force begins with a belief, a conviction so powerful it transcends fear, doubt, and the opinions of others. That belief isn't something external. It's not handed to you by the world, nor is it dictated by your circumstances. It comes from within a place so deep, so unshakable, that it anchors you even in the face of chaos. To become unstoppable, you must first discover and define that power within yourself. Let me tell you this: your potential is not determined by where you start or what you've been through. It's determined by what you decide to believe about yourself. The world is full of noise voices that tell you what you can and cannot do, what's realistic and what's beyond reach. But those voices are only as loud as the limits you accept. To truly define your inner power, you must silence the external noise and listen to the voice within. That voice has been waiting for you to acknowledge it. It's the voice that says, I am capable, I am enough, I can and I will. This isn't just about positive thinking or motivation, it's about ownership. Ownership of your story, your potential, and your future. Every great achievement in history began with someone who dared to believe in their power before anyone else did. Thomas Edison believed in the power of light when the world only knew darkness. Rosa Parks believed in her right to dignity when society said otherwise. Elon Musk believed in reaching Mars when most people doubted electric cars. They didn't wait for validation. They didn't ask permission. They decided their belief was enough, and they acted. Defining your inner power starts with a decision to stop living by the standards and expectations others have set for you. It's the moment you choose to rewrite the script and become the author of your own story. It's not about pretending obstacles don't exist, it's about understanding they don't define you. When you own your belief, the opinions of others lose their grip, and you stop needing approval to take action. Here's the key: belief without action is just a dream. But belief with action, that's power. Every time you take a step, no matter how small, you strengthen that belief. And with each step, you begin to build momentum. Momentum is your greatest ally because it transforms belief into evidence. Suddenly, what once seemed impossible becomes achievable, and the boundaries of your world expand. But this process requires something from you: courage. Not the absence of fear, but the decision to move forward in spite of it. Courage to trust your instincts even when the path is unclear. Courage to fail and get back up, knowing that failure is just a lesson in disguise. Courage to believe in your power so fiercely that it inspires others to find theirs. Defining your inner power isn't a one-time event. It's a daily practice. A relentless commitment to becoming the person you're capable of being. When you understand that this power has been within you all along, you realize you don't need to be given anything to succeed. Everything you need is already inside you. So ask yourself, what do I believe about myself? What limits have I accepted that no longer serve me? And most importantly, am I ready to tap into the unstoppable force that I am? The moment you say yes, you've already taken the first step. Life will test you. It will throw challenges, setbacks, and barriers your way, some you see coming, and others that blindside you completely. These obstacles can feel overwhelming, even insurmountable. But here's the truth: the greatest growth, the most profound strength, comes from facing what seems impossible and deciding to rise anyway. It's not the absence of challenges that makes someone unstoppable. It's their response to those challenges. Obstacles are not walls, they are opportunities. They exist to test your resolve, sharpen your skills, and force you to grow into the person capable of achieving what you desire. When faced with adversity, most people see a dead end. They stop, they doubt, they retreat. But the unstoppable see something different. They see a test of their commitment. They see a chance to prove to themselves and the world that they are stronger than whatever stands in their way. Let me tell you this, there is no obstacle too great, no mountain too high, when your will to succeed is stronger than your fear of failure. The road to success is never straight or easy. It's filled with twists, turns, and unexpected detours. But every obstacle you encounter is a teacher, showing you where you need to grow and how you can improve. It's not punishment, it's preparation. Think about the stories of those who've achieved greatness. They all faced moments of doubt, hardship, and despair. Nelson Mandela endured 27 years in prison, yet emerged not with bitterness, but with a vision of unity and leadership that changed a nation. Oprah Winfrey faced rejection after rejection, told she didn't belong on television, yet built a legacy by refusing to give up. J.K. Rowling was rejected by 12 publishers before one finally saw the magic in her words. These individuals didn't overcome their obstacles because they were lucky or had fewer challenges than you. They overcame them because they refused to let those challenges define their destiny. Overcoming obstacles requires three things: perspective, persistence, and purpose. Perspective allows you to see the obstacle for what it is, not a permanent barrier, but a temporary challenge. Persistence keeps you moving forward, step by step, no matter how hard it gets. And purpose reminds you why you started in the first place. When your why is strong enough, the how will always reveal itself. But here's the catch: you must be willing to step into discomfort. Growth doesn't happen in the comfort zone. Every obstacle you avoid is an opportunity missed to become stronger, wiser, and more resilient. Facing challenges head on isn't easy, but it's worth it. Each time you push through, you're not just moving past the obstacle, you're transforming. Obstacles aren't the enemy, they're the catalyst. They force you to dig deeper, to uncover strengths you didn't know you had. They teach you patience, humility, and grit. They prepare you for the moments that matter most, the moments when you step into your greatness. So the next time you face an obstacle, remember this: it's not there to stop you, it's there to strengthen you. The question isn't whether you'll encounter challenges, because you will. The question is, will you rise to meet them? Will you see them for what they truly are: stepping stones to your unstoppable future? Vision is the driving force behind every remarkable achievement. It's the spark that ignites passion and the fuel that keeps you moving forward, even when things seem impossible. Without vision, you're like a ship without a compass, drifting aimlessly in an unpredictable sea. But with a clear, compelling vision, you have a destination. You have a roadmap that guides you through the storms, the setbacks, and the uncertainties that are an inevitable part of the journey. Vision gives you direction, purpose, and a reason to keep going no matter what. When you truly understand the power of vision, you realize that it's not just a dream or a wish. A vision is a declaration of what you intend to create in your life. It's a vivid, emotional picture of your future that pulls you toward it every single day. It's not about where you are right now, but where you're going. Your vision helps you see the bigger picture, helping you align your actions with your deepest desires and your highest potential. The most powerful visions are those that are bigger than yourself. They resonate with your heart, not just your head. They are so compelling that they leave no room for doubt or hesitation. When your vision is clear and strong, it becomes a magnetic force that attracts everything you need to make it a reality. But this only happens when you believe in it with all your being. You must see it as already accomplished, feel it as if it's happening right now, and act in alignment with that belief. Think about people who have achieved extraordinary things. Steve Jobs didn't just see Apple as a tech company, he saw it as a movement that would change the way we interact with the world. Martin Luther King Jr. didn't just dream of equality, he envisioned a world where all people would be judged by the content of their character, not the color of their skin. These individuals had a vision so powerful that it became their purpose. Every decision, every action, and every setback was aligned with that vision. A powerful vision will guide you through the inevitable challenges. It will give you the strength to push past doubt, fear, and resistance. It will keep you moving when others give up because you'll know exactly why you're doing it. The power of vision lies in its ability to connect you to something greater than yourself. It's not about what you can get, it's about what you can give. When your vision serves something bigger than your own personal gain, whether that's your family, your community, or the world, you become unstoppable. To harness the power of your vision, you must first make it crystal clear. Spend time visualizing what you want in vivid detail. Imagine how it feels, what it looks like, and who you are when you've achieved it. Create a mental picture that excites you, that pushes you to take action. This vision will become your guiding star. But it's not enough to just see it, you must also take action. Vision without action is merely a fantasy. You must break down your vision into actionable steps, make a plan, take consistent action, and adjust as necessary. But never lose sight of the vision itself. Every time you feel like giving up or losing momentum, remind yourself of the vision that's pulling you forward. Your vision has the power to shape your reality. When you harness it, you gain the clarity, focus, and strength needed to accomplish the impossible. It's not just a matter of dreaming big, it's a matter of aligning your mind, heart, and actions with a vision so powerful that nothing can stop you. So ask yourself, what do I truly want to create? What vision can I hold on to so fiercely that it drives me every single day toward my unstoppable future? Fear and doubt are two of the most powerful forces that hold us back. They creep into our minds, paralyze us, and prevent us from taking the actions that would lead us to greatness. But here's a truth that can change everything for you. Fear and doubt are not the enemy. They are simply signals that you are on the verge of something powerful, something important. The more fear you feel, the closer you are to stepping into the next level of your life. The more doubt you experience, the more you are about to grow. Every successful person, every great leader, every innovator has encountered fear and doubt. What sets them apart is not the absence of these feelings, but their ability to move through them. Fear doesn't disappear when you become successful. It doesn't vanish when you make your first million or achieve your dream. In fact, it often shows up in bigger forms, but that's because you are pushing the boundaries of what's possible. Fear is simply a reminder that you are expanding beyond what you've known, and that expansion is essential for progress. Doubt, too, is part of the process. It's the voice in your head that asks, what if this doesn't work? What if I'm not good enough? It's a natural part of the human experience, but it doesn't have to control you. The key is to recognize that doubt is not a reflection of your true ability, it's just a momentary feeling. Doubt is not truth, it's a temporary state, one that you can push past with the right mindset and the right tools. To break through fear and doubt, you must first acknowledge them without letting them take control. Recognize that feeling afraid or uncertain doesn't mean you're not capable. It simply means you're about to do something that requires courage, growth, and a willingness to step into the unknown. The more you face fear and doubt, the more familiar you become with it. The more familiar it is, the less power it has over you. Here's the secret: you don't have to wait for fear and doubt to disappear. You just have to move despite them. When you act in spite of these feelings, you demonstrate to yourself that you are stronger than your fears. Each action, no matter how small, weakens the grip that fear and doubt have on you. You start to realize that they were never as powerful as they seemed. They only had control when you allowed them to stop you. A powerful tool for breaking through fear is to reframe it. Instead of seeing fear as a signal to stop, view it as a sign that you are stepping outside of your comfort zone. Every time you feel that knot in your stomach, know that you are on the verge of something extraordinary. Reframe your thinking to see fear as excitement, the anticipation of a new challenge, an opportunity to grow, and a chance to prove to yourself just how unstoppable you truly are. Doubt, on the other hand, can be broken by action. The more you doubt yourself, the more you must act. Action builds confidence and eliminates uncertainty. The simple act of taking the first step, even when you're unsure, has the power to silence doubt. As you move forward, the evidence of your ability begins to accumulate, and doubt slowly fades away. You are not defined by your fear or doubt. They are temporary emotions that come and go. What defines you is your ability to rise above them, to take action despite them, and to push forward toward your vision. Fear and doubt will always try to show up, but the question is, will you let them control you, or will you break through them and move toward your unstoppable future? Every breakthrough begins with a decision to act, even in the face of fear. And once you decide to move forward, you'll realize that the obstacles you feared were never as significant as you believed. Emotions are one of the most powerful forces in our lives. They influence our decisions, shape our relationships, and often determine the course of our actions. Yet too many people let their emotions control them. They allow fear, frustration, anger, or sadness to dictate their choices and hold them back from achieving their goals. But what if you could master your emotions rather than being mastered by them? What if you could learn to shift your emotional state and tap into a wellspring of energy, focus, and drive whenever you needed it? The truth is, you can. The ability to master your emotional state is one of the most transformative skills you can develop. It's the difference between those who achieve extraordinary success and those who remain stuck. Successful people don't let their emotions dictate their outcomes. They understand that emotions are not facts. They are simply signals that can be managed and channeled into productive actions. The most powerful individuals are those who can shift their emotional state in an instant, regardless of their circumstances. But mastering your emotional state doesn't mean suppressing your feelings or pretending they don't exist. It means understanding them, acknowledging them, and then choosing how you want to respond. It's about emotional awareness, recognizing when you're feeling fear or anger or frustration and knowing that you don't have to let those emotions control you. The more aware you are of your emotional state, the easier it becomes to manage it. And when you can manage your emotions, you take back control of your actions. The key to emotional mastery is understanding that emotions are not fixed. They are fluid and can be shifted with the right tools and mindset. One of the most effective ways to shift your emotional state is through physiology. Your body and emotions are deeply connected. When you change your posture, your breathing, or even the way you move, you can change the way you feel. For example, when you're feeling discouraged or defeated, you can stand tall, take a deep breath, and smile. You may not feel like it at first, but your body will begin to shift, and soon your emotions will follow. The more you practice this, the more quickly you'll be able to shift from a negative emotional state to a positive one. Another powerful tool for mastering your emotional state is reframing your thoughts. The way you interpret events dramatically influences how you feel about them. When you encounter a setback or a challenge, you can either see it as a failure or as an opportunity to learn and grow. The moment you choose to see challenges as opportunities, your emotional state shifts from frustration to excitement. This mental shift is the key to mastering your emotions because it gives you the power to choose your response. Mastering your emotional state also means learning to stay calm and focused under pressure. In the face of adversity, most people panic or react impulsively. But when you can stay centered and make decisions from a place of clarity rather than emotional overwhelm, you gain an incredible advantage. You can assess situations more rationally, think creatively, and take purposeful action. But how do you stay calm in those intense moments? It starts with practice. The more you expose yourself to stressful situations and learn to navigate them with emotional control, the better you become at staying calm under pressure. Over time, you'll begin to recognize your emotional triggers and learn how to control them. You'll stop reacting impulsively and start responding from a place of strength and clarity. Ultimately, mastering your emotional state is about taking control of your energy. Emotions are the fuel that drives our actions, but if you don't control them, they can drain you or lead you in the wrong direction. When you learn to master your emotional state, you have the power to access your inner strength, focus, and resilience whenever you need it. You'll be able to face challenges with confidence, approach obstacles with creativity, and take action with unwavering determination. So the next time you feel overwhelmed, frustrated, or fearful, remember you don't have to let your emotions control you. You have the power to shift your state at any moment. Mastering your emotions is a skill, and the more you practice it, the stronger, more unstoppable you become. Your emotional state is yours to command. Use it to fuel your success and move you closer to the life you're destined to live. Being unstoppable is not a trait that only a few special people possess. It's a decision that anyone can make. It's a mindset, a choice to move forward no matter the circumstances, no matter the challenges, no matter the setbacks. The difference between those who achieve their goals and those who fall short isn't luck or natural talent, it's the unwavering commitment to never quit. When you decide that you will not be stopped, nothing can hold you back. But here's the truth that many people don't realize: unstoppable is not about perfection. It's not about being the best or never making mistakes. It's about being relentless in your pursuit of your goals, even when things go wrong, even when the road gets tough. Life will throw curveballs, failure, rejection, disappointment, and obstacles you didn't see coming. It's easy to give up in the face of these challenges, but the key to being unstoppable is understanding that failure is not permanent. It's simply a temporary setback, a lesson that moves you one step closer to success. The truly unstoppable see failure not as an end, but as a necessary part of the process. Unstoppable is a mindset that says no matter how hard it gets, I will keep going. It's the decision to keep showing up, even when you don't feel like it, even when things aren't going your way. It's the commitment to take action, even when you're afraid, even when you doubt yourself, and even when you can't see the immediate results. When you choose to be unstoppable, you stop allowing circumstances to dictate your actions. Instead, you take full responsibility for your success. One of the most powerful aspects of being unstoppable is the ability to persist when others quit. The world is full of dreamers, people with big ambitions and desires, but most of them never achieve their full potential because they stop too soon. They get discouraged, they lose motivation, or they let fear take over. But the unstoppable don't stop. They don't let temporary failure or difficulty change their course. They keep pushing forward because they know that success is the result of persistence. It's not about being perfect, it's about being consistent. It's about taking one step forward every day, no matter how small that step might be. When you decide to be unstoppable, you also choose to embrace discomfort. Success doesn't come from staying comfortable, it comes from stepping into the unknown, from facing the fears that hold you back, from overcoming the obstacles that would cause others to quit. Every time you face discomfort head on and push through, you become stronger, more resilient, and more confident. It's in those moments of discomfort that true growth happens. Unstoppable also means letting go of the need for external validation. Too often, people look for approval from others before they take action. They wait for the perfect conditions, for someone else to tell them it's okay to move forward. But when you make the choice to be unstoppable, you stop waiting for permission. You stop looking for approval. You trust yourself, your vision, and your ability to create the life you want. The road to being unstoppable is not easy. It's not for the faint of heart. But it is for those who are committed, who refuse to let setbacks define them. It's for those who choose to get back up every time they fall, who use every challenge as an opportunity to grow. It's for those who understand that the only way to fail is to stop trying. When you decide to be unstoppable, you make a commitment to yourself, to your vision, your dreams, and your goals. You make the choice to never stop, never give up, and never settle for anything less than the life you're capable of creating. So ask yourself, am I ready to choose to be unstoppable? Am I ready to commit to my goals no matter what? The moment you make that choice, everything changes. You've just unlocked the power to achieve the extraordinary.